we've been doing this since we was 14. Nobody took it serious at 14. It was just like, look at these kids selling clothes. So it's a mindset. A lot of things that we teach is like mindset. You really gotta prepare yourself for success, mindset-wise. Success, like, and even if you have success and you haven't built that mindset, what's gonna happen is you always gonna come back down to the level of your mindset. Cause it's like you wasn't ready for that. Even though you was ready and it happened, you didn't understand what you needed to do to continue that success. And so you're gonna have to be humbled and come back down to your reality or to your level of knowledge to really grow your brand. What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Marlon Watts, co-owner and CEO of WRLDINVSN. All right, and we got a special one, man. Introduce yourself. Let them know who you are, what you got going. Tell us about your brand, bro.
What's good, y'all? It's FOE Jolly. I'm the owner of Family Over Everything Clothing, and I'm originally from Los Angeles. I attend LSU right now, and my brand's been around for about 2 years now.
And what would you make your brand different from anybody else?
What made my brand stand out is just because that I live with and that I live by, right? I stand on family, I live by family, and I live through my family. And because I got to experience a kind of life where my family, no matter what kind of financial situation we was in, but no matter what, we always stood together. So I wanted a brand that I could always represent, no matter where I was at, no matter what I was doing. It's something that I could live by. So Family Over Everything was created just on my familial principle. And that's what makes me stand out, because it's not about a statement. It's not about the money. It's damn for sure not about how big I could get. It's mainly about how can I share what I've experienced with the rest of the world in hopes of building a stronger bond with their family.
Hey, man, that's big time right there, big dog. And I know you got I know we on here because you got a couple of, questions that we can make. What can I do today? What questions can I answer to help, solve some of the problems that you having inside your business?
All right, bet. So I'm gonna start chronologically. You guys started your brand in 2010, right?
Correct.
So it's been 14 years since then. Just about name 3 of the most challenging things that you guys had to face where it was borderline, we had to wrap it all up.
First, and one of our biggest trials and tribulations was when all of our stuff got stolen. We was actually in Atlanta too. All of our stuff got stolen. This had to be 2018. And I mean, that was everything we had: computer, camera, money, game. And we ain't had no games to play no more. It was tough. So I feel like that was one of the trials and tribulations, because after that is when we really pushed ourselves to grow our brand. We started listening to podcasts. It was a challenge. It's either we was gonna give up or we was gonna keep going. And we used that and said, other people was watching us. If we was to give up, what type of, message would that come? And so at that point, we really, rolled up our sleeves and, took the brand and took it serious and made it to what it is today. Another thing I'm gonna say is continue to understand that you're not gonna be able to do it by yourself. You're gonna have to build a team. If you really want to continue to scale your brand. There's a lot of brands out here, a lot of time, I really don't see their operations. It's because they don't have any operations. So when you're really ready to take your brand to the next level, you're gonna have to understand that you're really gonna have to make it a business and not a hobby. And you're gonna have to put systems and processes in place to allow you to scale your company so that way you don't become a slave to your company. And then last is man, one thing that we had to learn was just have fun. This, it's not forever. You don't live forever. So enjoy what you're doing and build through the process. Have fun coming out here, setting up these pop-up shops, have fun getting 10 orders, have fun getting 100 orders, have fun making $1,000, have fun making $10,000. Because if you ain't having fun doing that, even when you make hundreds of thousands of dollars, okay. So that's some things that, trials and tribulations that we have.
Brand owners that's ready to acquire their first 100 customers and make over $1,000 every single month, this is for you. We have created our Activate Your Vision University. We have been working on this for the last 4 months. And inside of this university, it has every system that we have created and are currently using to continuously scale our brand, WRLDINVSN, right now. Yes, you're gonna get the Facebook ads. Yes, you're gonna get the email and text message marketing play. But ultimately, I want you to join our network of brand owners for only $7 for 7 days. Now, at the end of these 7 days, let me go ahead on and break the news to you. We will not charge your card like most subscription-based programs, all right? We will allow you to experience and enjoy these 7 days without having you thinking on the 8th day, oh, I'm about to get charged. No, this is not that. We want to see if you are a good fit for the network, and we also want to see if we are a good fit for you to help you scale and help you grow to, like I said, acquiring your first 100 customers and making over $1,000 every single month. Click the link somewhere on the screen, get access for only $7. every brand owner, every clothing brand, we can help you scale. Let's get it.
So basically, all you have to do is just trust in your vision.
I like how you said that. Hell yeah, you gotta, hey, if you're not trusting in your vision, you're not giving yourself the best opportunity to be successful. Because like it's within your vision that you have all your ideas. And like this the big thing, bro. It's like the shirt that we have. Everybody can't see your vision. That's real. Everybody can't see the vision that you have for yourself and for your brand, and you have to put that out there. It wasn't until we started pushing our brand, we started getting people to wear it. Now people seeing it, and now people taking notice. But like people didn't, we've been doing this since we was 14. Nobody took it serious at 14. It was just like, look at these kids selling clothes. So it's a mindset. A lot of things that we teach is like mindset. You really gotta prepare yourself for success, mindset-wise. Success, like, and even if you have success and you haven't built that mindset, what's gonna happen is you always gonna come back down to the level of your mindset. Cause it's like you wasn't ready for that. Even though you was ready and it happened, you didn't understand what you needed to do to continue that success. And so you're gonna have to be humbled and come back down to your reality or to your level of knowledge to really grow your brand.
Bro, you realize you just summarized like probably 80% of all business owners' pitfalls starting out. I've been through that so many times. And I realized that ever since I went back to the drawing board and identified the root cause, which was my mindset, right? I did more research, I studied more, I read more, and I put in more time, and I got a different result. So you're absolutely right. You literally fall back to the mindset after not succeeding that you started with. So, bro, that's you.
Hey, you gotta level up your mindset, man. Like that's number one. That's number one. Leveling your mindset, getting around the right community, getting around the environment. A lot of times, like, you know, you a 10, but you're hanging with 3s and 5s. So, and you telling 3s and 5s your $1 million dreams, and you know they can't even see that because they barely got $1,000 dreams. So you just gotta be careful who you take advice from, because like we say it all the time. Don't ask a lawyer how to be a doctor. Don't ask a doctor how to be a lawyer.
You're right, because they already been through it before.
They already been through it before.
But you know what? You really touched on a very good point, right? Your environment is very important. And you could definitely speak on that, especially you and Nick, because y'all came from New Orleans. And at a very long time, it was like the murder capital of the world, like the whole world.
Yep, probably
still is, you know what I'm saying? So like the fact that it can speak from that shows how credible that is. And just like how your slogan is trust your vision, right? My slogan is above all else for my brand. And it's basically the same thing, right? You trust in your vision, you're not gonna let nothing distract you, nothing take you off your path, because only you can see what you can see.
Yep.
Right? And just like how mine is above all else for family, right? We put a family above all else because I'm not gonna let no distractions, no animosity, no jealousy, no rumor, right? No going out and partying when knowing I gotta help my family out. I'm not gonna let none of that get in between too. So bro, like I definitely know what you're talking about. That's 2 questions. I got one more for you.
What you got? Hey, last question, y'all. If you liking this right now, make sure you like, subscribe to the channel, run us up, baby.
Right? You've been in the game for 14 years. You've seen this whole thing change. And with clothes and style, this thing changes quick. It's like one season, you got this style. One season, you got crop tees and long shorts. Another season, you got flares. So like, you've seen the ups and downs of it all. The question is, for anybody who's still curious about starting a clothing brand in 2024, how would they go about doing it, given all the styles that's been around, all the brands that's been established? How do they navigate through that?
Man, you gotta stay true to yourself. Like we make stuff that we like, you know, that we like. And let me rephrase that, because we're not just like saying like, oh, I like this, I want to put this out. But at the end of the day, we're making stuff that we want to inspire and promote and uplift people with. A lot of our designs, believe it or not, are more inspirational than just a lot of fashion. We mix in fashion and with inspiration. And that may not be the case for everybody. Like you really need to understand what's your customer avatar. You need to understand what's your audience, what's your lane, what's the lifestyle that you're gonna be giving, and you cater to those customers.
Yeah.
Come out with
like work clothes.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like a full, this is the crazy thing. If they may partner with a workout, athletic brand and come out with that type of stuff. But they're gonna stick and stay true to the styles that they have, that their target audience is enjoying. You know, and that's what you have to do. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so you have to find that niche for your brand and stick with it. And it's the thing, a lot of times, sometimes it change over time. Like you may be in one niche and you may realize that's not your actual target audience and you need to change it. And when we speak on that, it's like, bro, do what's best for your business. a lot of times is you stay in a audience or you stay in a niche because it's what you want. But it's not the real success of your business. You got to make decisions based off of your company and not based off of what you personally want. So that's like a big thing that we really had to learn. It was world invasion. But once we spelled it short, everybody outside called it world invasion. So you know what we did? We changed it. You adjust all the time. And that's the same thing with these different trends. Like you're going to figure out what's working for you and you adjust. You innovate your space and you make it better each and every time.
Adaptability.
Yeah, I like that right there, dog. Hey, how can they touch you, big dog? Where they find you at?
So look, you can follow me on Instagram at foe.jali. My brand page is right there in my bio at Family Over Everything LA. You gotta put the LA. You can find me on Instagram. I mean on TikTok, the same thing, Family Over Everything LA. And you can find me on YouTube, Family Over Everything LA. But yeah, but look, I appreciate you again, Marlon. This is really huge thing for my brand and myself. Honestly, I've been a fan way before I've been a brand owner, so I really appreciate this for real.
Hey, I appreciate that. Hey, y'all just heard it here. We at Atlanta Streetwear Market doing live podcasts. I'm Marlon Watts, co-owner, CEO of World Envision, baby, and we out.